Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of the Other User Explained series. Today I'll be discussing about some more further things that we need to do to justify how we are gonna improve the future, especially for BTD battles mods. Be sure to check out my previous video, because I have already explained how unpopular btdb 1 was. So let's commence. The first thing I'm gonna have to mention is about BTD battles to content. Unfortunately, I've lost my battles to accounts due to a server client side with Ninja Kiwi. So because I lost all my season progression and I'm back into red bloon count, I won't be making any battles to content for a while, especially when it's not the greatest in states, since it has a lot of balance issues in there, including not porting the cross-path changes such as 2.0.3. Darkling Gunner from BTD6, even though it's a very weak cross-path and doesn't pack a punch with no camo detection, it still needs to be done, or else Battles 2 is absolutely ace to play because of the cross-pathing not being changed whatsoever. We didn't receive the 4.1.0 boat change from BTD6, which was more of a slight rework to allow the mini planes to shoot grapes in the direction it would shoot, just like how I've implemented this in a Battles 1 mod, because NK refused to add vivacity like this into the game. Mainly because it would apply so much pressure to the depths, because it would take forever to add, or there's a true reason as to why it wasn't added. Because the destroyer boat is very weak without grape shot, and with it, it's OP. Without it, it's not, because this is an imbalance with both cross paths even in BTD6. What's worse than that? 0.2 tac shooter, because that is a 0% used upgrade in competitive, because it would not have enough peers to defend rushes, and also it will have better range, but has more low DPS. And also the glue gunner with the top path tier 4 upgrade. This can't even defend rushes due to the low pierce it has, and bloon solver as well, because they need to be buffed, like in BTD6, or else they are dog litter, and not good for competitive 2.0.5 glue. That's even worse than you'd think. Does basically no damage with the corrosive glue, especially to mob class, and it's super weak. NK, what are you thinking? We need significant boosts to the unused cross paths, and also heavy reworks to 4.0.0 and 5.0.0 glue gunners, and also 0.3.0 druids, because they don't have a purpose in this game. So that's how Ninja Kiwi should fix their dumb game, so that we can have a much better environment and maybe test new strategies out someday. I may have went a bit harsh on the cross-path opinion, but it still needs to be fixed nonetheless. The second thing I wanna mention is the NK archive series. I do have an apology for not uploading it frequently, and it's been a while before 2024 comes up sometime. So we'll be continuing the series, because we need a game from NK Archive that's going to suit best for the next episode. Comment down below if you know what NK Archive game is best suited for me, so that I can do it for the 4th episode. The third and final thing is with miscellaneous stuff you do. Of course, I like playing other games that's not BTD related, such as Plants vs. Zombies, Tower Keepers, Adventure Capitalist, Clicker Heroes and much more. I even play IO games, which includes Agar.io, Deep.io, Zombsroyale.io, Craft Night.io, Squidgame.io and more. And also idle/incremental games such as the 2 I've mentioned, Idle Miner Tycoon, Cookie Clicker, Idle Bouncer, Businessman Simulator, Idle Dice and much more, especially when I played them on a website called Almost Idle. Speaking of Almost Idle, I did mention it in the previous video as well, which is a very underrated game website to go to and maybe play some of the idle games in there. However, some games are unavailable to play on the AI site. So, there we have it. That's the penultimate episode of Other User Explains for 2023, and I'm ready to do my vivaciously and sparklingly handsome things again, such as improving my looks, and also improving the quality of the content as well. Be sure to subscribe, like and turn on the notifications bell to support me, and don't forget to use the code REALOTHERUSER in the BTD6 and Battles 2 store to support me even further and help revive my Battles 2 account back from the evil. delirious and spiteful ninja kiwi severs. Anyways, it's the time to leave, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.